Oh my God.
Okay, so I did a video the other day about like non-toxic coffee makers. Go back and watch my previous video if you want non-toxic coffee makers. This one is toxic and you shouldn't buy it, and I'm going to tell you why. Someone asked, have you looked into the Fellow French press? I had not. First of all, it's $99, not cheap. I'm also just kind of horrified that it's 2025. 2025. And someone came up with the bright idea of putting fucking Teflon on the inside of a French press. French presses are inherently like non-toxic. They're made out of like borosilicate glass and stainless steel. I don't understand why a company would take non-toxic materials and then coat them with toxic materials and then sell them to you for the pretty price of $99 for a fucking French press. Why? Why? Easy, clean, non-stick coating. Were French presses hard to clean? Because every French press I've had, it's pretty easy to clean. You rinse it, you're done. I'm sorry, this is creating a problem by solving a problem that didn't exist and then charging you $100 for it. And before I get someone in my comments section saying, oh, well, Teflon is only toxic when it degrades, and that's like 600 degrees. Okay, first of all, sure, you keep living that dream, right? We have lots of studies showing that like Teflon dental floss fills your body with Teflon, right? But just in regards to cookware, what you should be worried about are the amount of Teflon microplastics that come out. And it's a lot. And here's a study from last year showing that the longer you have said Teflon coated item, the more microplastics come out. But wait, there's more. How do we even know that Teflon microplastics are bad for us? Because we've got lots of studies showing that. There's this unfortunate study where they looked at a sperm bank, and shocking, not shocking, notably, PTFE, Teflon exposure, was significantly associated with decreased semen quality. It was in a dose-dependent relationship, meaning the more Teflon microplastics you had, the worse your sperm quality. And it wasn't like that with any other type of microplastic. But what if you're not a man and you're not concerned with your sperm quality? Well, you might be concerned about neural tube defects because that leads to infant mortality. And unfortunately, there was a study that was just released showing that PTFE microplastics affected the central nervous systems in duck embryos and led to increased rates of neural tube defects, which leads to an increase in infant mortality. Absolutely horrifying. High concentrations of PTFE microplastics treated on duck embryos in this study resulted in a 35% mortality rate. Let me also remind you that the embryonic stage is the first 8 weeks of pregnancy, which a lot of the times women don't even know that they're pregnant. So, do we need a French press that is lined in PTFE that you're going to be drinking coffee out of at least once a day, potentially for many years? No. We don't need PTFE microplastics. We can just have a regular non-toxic French press that doesn't have Teflon. That's toxic for us. And there's lots of them out there, and they're a lot cheaper. And it's not difficult to clean, so the PTFE is completely unnecessary to begin with. This company needs to stop making this completely unnecessarily toxic. Unnecessarily toxic.